वेलकम फ्रेंड्स. आज आपण बघणार आहोत चॅप्टर नंबर 3 केमिकल रिॲक्शन्स अँड इक्वेशन्स. सुरुवातीचा यातला काही भाग वगळला गेला आहे, जो कॅन यू रिकॉल, नंतर केमिकल रिॲक्शन आणि फिजिकल केमिकल चेंजेसचा जो तक्ता दिलेला आहे, जे टेबल दिलेला आहे, ते सुद्धा वगळण्यात आलं आहे. पेज नंबर 30 मधलं ट्राय धिस 31 वरचा टेबल 3.3 ऑब्झर्वेशन टेबल, तो सुद्धा तुम्हाला त्याचं मूल्यमापनातून तो वगळला गेला आहे. आपल्याला आता बघायचं आहे, लेट अस सी अ फिजिकल चेंज. A physical change takes place due to change in the parameters such as temperature, pressure. Often a physical change in reversible. The composition of matter remains same in physical change. For example, ice is transferred into water on heating and water is transformed into ice on cooling. On the contrary, if the composition of matter changes during a process, then it is called a chemical change. बघा, केमिकल चेंज मध्ये काय होतं, कंपोजिशन ऑफ मॅटर चेंजेस. When we call a particular process or phenomenon as a chemical change, some chemical reactions are taking place in the concerned matter. A chemical reaction is a process in which some substances undergo bond breaking and are transformed into new substances by formation of new bonds. The substances taking part in chemical reaction are called reactants, whereas the substances formed as a result of a chemical reaction by formation of new bonds are called products. Now, chemical equations. Let us first look at a chemical reaction in the activity 2. A colorless solution of zinc sulfate, that is ZnSO4, is formed on addition of zinc dust due to the blue solution of copper sulfate, that is CuSO4. This chemical reaction can be written in brief as follows. Aqueous solution of copper sulfate plus zinc dust gives aqueous solution of zinc sulfate plus copper. This equation is called a word equation. Now, a word equation can be written in a further condensed form by using chemical formulae as follows. CuSO4 plus Zn gives ZnSO4 plus Cu. The representation of a chemical reaction in a condensed form using chemical formulae is called as the chemical equation. In the above equation, copper sulfate, CuSO4 and zinc, that is Zn, are the reactants. They react with each other to form copper particles, and a solution of the colorless zinc sulfate, that is ZnSO4, as the products, having totally different properties. The ionic bond in the reactant CuSO4 breaks and the ionic bond in the product ZnSO4 is formed during the reaction. Now, writing a chemical equation. Let us now see the conventions followed while writing a chemical equation. First, in a chemical equation, the reactants are written on the left hand side while the products on the right hand side. For example, CuSO4 plus Zn, these are reactants, and on the right side ZnSO4 plus Cu, these two are products. An arrow heading towards the products is drawn in between them. बघा, एक एरो ड्रॉ केलेला आहे आणि हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स द प्रोडक्ट्सच्या दिशेने तो एरो आहे. दिस एरो इंडिकेट्स द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द रिएक्शन. नाउ सेकंड पॉइंट, if the reactants or products are two or more, they are linked with plus sign in between them. For example, in the equation 2, a plus sign is drawn in between the reactants CuSO4 plus Zn. Similarly, a plus sign is drawn between the products ZnSO4 plus and Cu. Now, third point, to make the chemical equation more To make the chemical equations more informative, the physical states of the reactants are indicated in the equation. Their gaseous, liquid and solid states are indicated by writing the letters G, L and S in the brackets. Moreover, if the product is gaseous, instead of G, it can be indicated by an arrow pointing upwards. If the product formed is insoluble solid in the form of precipitate, then instead of S, it can be indicated by an arrow pointing downwards. When reactants and products are in the form of solution in water, they are said to be present in aqueous solution state. This state is indicated by putting the letters AQ in brackets after their formula. Fourth, when heat is to be given from outside to bring about a reaction, it is indicated by the sign delta written above the arrow that indicates the direction of the reaction. For example, CaCO3S gives CaOS plus CO2 gas. Look at on the arrow, we mention the delta. Similarly, in the fact that heat is released during the reaction between the aqueous solution of copper sulfate and zinc dust is indicated as follows. CuSO4 aqueous plus Zn solid gives us ZnSO4 aqueous plus copper solid plus heat. Fifth point, it is necessary to fulfill certain conditions like specific temperature, pressure, catalyst, etc. to bring about some reactions. These conditions are indicated below or above the arrow indicating the direction of the reaction. For example, the reaction of a vegetable oil takes place at the temperature of 60 degrees Celsius with hydrogen gas is presence of the nickel catalyst and is written as follows. Vegetable oil which is in liquid state plus hydrogen which is in gaseous state plus 60 degrees Celsius temperature and using nickel catalyst gives us vanaspati ghee which is in solid state. Equation number 6. Point 6. Special information on names of reactants or products are written below their formulae. For example, copper on reaction with concentrated nitric acid gives reddish colored poisonous nitrogen dioxide gas. Cu solid plus 4HNO3 which is in aqueous. Concentrated 4HNO3 is used, therefore we have to mention below 4HNO3 gives CuNO3 twice aqueous plus twice NO2 gaseous plus twice H2O liquid. This is equation number 7. However, on reaction with dilute nitric acid, the product formed is nitric oxide gas. Equation is thrice Cu which is solid plus 8HNO3 aqueous which is dilute, therefore it mentioned gives thrice CuNO3 twice aqueous plus twice NO gaseous plus 4H2O which is in liquid state. This is equation number 8. Thanks.